And a little lip chat too. Come on, what is you doing? All of that.
Put that hoe on. That bitch got to get a ticket.
She gotta get a ticket. Hey. You gotta say something for the end of the song in 3 minutes. Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all come on in. We ready to start the show. Hey. It's flat, bro. It's flat. You gotta tighten up a little bit right there. I can't stand you. Hey. I see this jiggle. Yeah, come on, little jiggle. Jiggly pong. Look, go. Okay. Y'all come on. Hey, y'all. Yeah. Y'all, I'm too strong. Hey, y'all see these dreads swinging? Yeah. Come on.
Smile so they can see your teeth.
Now. Yeah. Hey. Pull over that. We get ready to get this show started. Pull over that. Y'all come on in. Come on in the room. Alright, we get started. What up, y'all?
What up, y'all?
Welcome to the Righteous
And the Ratchet
Podcast. I'm Danielle, and of course, I'm from the Righteous side.
And I'm Jasmine. And y'all already know what side I'm on.
Shaking my head. Guess what? Today we got some guests. We got Vaughn.
Hey, Vaughn.
And Francesca Finn.
Hey, cousin girl.
Yes, and we ready to have a whole conversation.
Yes,
Okay? Before we get started,
yes.
we're going to give our disclaimers. Number one,
Number
these are our thoughts
My
and our
thoughts.
opinions. They do not reflect any
Don't.
church affiliations or our jobs.
Okay.
Number two,
two.
everybody on this show today is grown.
Is.
Don't be calling none of our mamas.
Don't call my mama.
Don't be calling none of our grandmas.
Don't call my grandma.
What's your thoughts or opinions?
Okay.
Join us in the comment section,
Please.
boo. Okay.
There you go.
Number three. This
three
conversation gonna be hot and sizzling.
is grab your cups.
So if your feelings gonna be heard by what everybody got to say,
It's gonna be some tea.
might be a couple of non-red letter words.
Yes.
But if your feelings gonna be hurt, or you gonna be in your
They
feelerations
go the
about
door.
what got to be
They go the
said,
door.
this your chance to exit stage.
The extra sign. The X sign.
How you do it?
Okay.
Okay, we about to have a conversation. Let's get this thing popping.
Yes. Y'all ready? Y'all buckle y'all seatbelts. Click.
It's a little tight up in there. It's a little tight, but it's all right.
It's
It's not tight, but it's all right. We gonna click it on down. Click it on
Yeah.
down.
So this is gonna be a little touchy subject, y'all. And please, whatever I say, don't charge me at all. You hear what I'm saying? Don't charge me at all.
No dollars. The free.
People, y'all,
Free 99.
everybody been drinking this ISO tea. Is it ISO or Lasso?
ISO.
ISO tea because everybody trying to get fine like wine for summertime.
Yeah, for summertime.
Is, but here on this stage we have all
summer.
kind of different body types, y'all. And each one of us is fine in the mother.
Fine in the wine.
Do you hear him?
How you doing? Chilling in the wine. How you doing?
You know, we're not going for nothing else. You can't tell us nothing. So what we're discussing today is what's
Episode number five.
Five. Is-
Thick and thin. Body shaming versus body conscious.
So
We're gonna have a conversation.
is okay. So the first question that that we're gonna be actually discussing is what is the most insecure body part on your body?
Mm-hmm.
And who wants to go?
Don't ask me first.
Girl.
Yes, that's mine. That is mine.
Listen.
My stomach.
You know what? And another thing too, I'm tired of y'all telling us to stop tucking our stomachs in my legs. I'm gonna tuck them. I'm gonna tuck it in there. I'm gonna tuck it in there. If you don't like it, fight me. Period.
Wait, why is your stomach the most insecure part? Why are you not happy with your stomach?
Because before I had a baby, I didn't have one.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
And so now it's just like, hey,
How
don't
you
forget
doing?
me, girl.
Uh-huh.
Take me too.
Yes.
But why are you insecure about it if your man likes it?
Girl, he nasty.
So this is
He gross. I mean, because I'm just not used to. I mean, I still think I'm fine. Don't get me wrong, baby. You can't tell me I'm not fine.
Exactly.
I just ain't used to it.
Yeah.
You know, I had to learn how to tuck it in there right so it don't make that line down at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? When you put it in there. But I'm gonna wear it.
because that's all I got.
I just don't agree with the tucking in. I don't tuck. The tucking in the stomach looks funny in the side. Of the
You got
leg.
to do it right.
Tucking
You
it
can't
inside
just-
the leg is pause. What are we talking about exactly?
Tucking your stomach inside of the leg and look
So
funny.
where are you supposed to put the leg and up under your
And
belly?
let's say you
Don't
tuck
let it hang. Don't try to do that.
Don't you dare.
Imagine how that would look if you had your stomach hanging over
The
your
top,
legs
listen.
versus inside.
That means you have to
of
wear
your-
a bigger shirt.
No, I know why.
Mm.
You can't
First
wear
of
these
all-
tiny ass shirts with this big fupa up in them.
Not everybody has bad
First
shape
of all.
though.
First of all, okay, the whole idea of women having to be skinny and this and 36, 24, whatever, that came from society. That is not our thoughts because listen, I'm not 34, 36. I'm actually a little bit larger than that, but listen, if I'm okay with it and my husband likes it, why is it such a problem for everybody else? And I think we need to have
But
this
the question
conversation.
is, don't be having other conversations. The question is, what is the most insecure part on your body? And that was a question. So why are you insecure about it if your husband like it?
Because society has made us think we have to be skinny, and if you're not skinny, you're not beautiful.
So what's
That's the part. Even in arguments, that'd be the first thing people say. Oh, you fat. Okay, I know I'm fat, but you're ugly. I can lose weight. You cannot reverse ugly. But
You cannot.
I said that to say I do agree with what Danielle is saying. Society has put such a stain on BBWs or full figured women. Not only because to them it doesn't, it's not appealing, but a lot of times there's jealousy in society that says
Absolutely.
they don't want you to be fat because, baby, let me tell you, you can be bad built and skinny.
You can be.
You can be
I
skinny
know a
and
lot
have
of
a
people like
fupa.
that. Yes,
You
sir.
can be skinny and being healthy.
You
You can
do.
be
You
fat
can.
and be healthy. You can
Yeah.
be fat and be unhealthy.
Yep.
But because we as women a lot of times like to pick other women apart, that's one of our first defenses.
I ain't gonna lie.
You fat. You bad built.
Minute. You
She
ain't gonna
do.
you
She
like
rude.
you fat mother. I shoot you.
See,
My bad, y'all. I love y'all fat girls.
Thank you. We love you too.
First of all, that's not my designation. I'm not fat.
What
Okay,
are
we're
you?
not gonna get there yet. What's your most insecure? What's your most insecure?
You keep
point?
touching.
I'm
God,
not She like the way they look because they
oh
sit
my
up.
God.
They supple this
No,
evening.
come on, supper.
Yes.
Woo.
What's
They
your
give
most
life.
insecure? What's your most
The
insecure?
only insecure piece of me would be my back fat. My hunches, what I call them. I tell my husband, tuck my hunches into my bra. You gotta have a good bra, ladies, okay? Tuck them hunches right there up under my arm.
Good
Into that
foundation. is the
Tuck
key.
it so that I can be.
Okay. Pooey, what's Francesca? I'm sorry, this is my cousin, y'all. So I be giving her a nickname.
Listen,
What's your
don't
most
tell everybody
insecure?
her nickname.
Mine is my stomach because over the years since I've had Denise, it has grown and it has continued to grow. And even with this pandemic going on, it has gotten even larger. The
Snacks,
back fat
yep.
has added on.
Mhm.
I'm getting sweat in places that I never thought I would sweat before. So that has really took a toll on me. The back fat.
Listen,
And
But
the
I'm
cracks
still
and
cute.
crevices.
That's all that
Well, I guess
Listen.
y'all, everybody say that I'm skinny or whatever, but I have an insecure part on me. It's my breast because when I had a kid, I was a size C. Now I'm a size M, and these motherfuckers go all the way down to my belly button.
Mine do too. Just roll them up.
Miss Janice says you have to love yourself, forget what others think.
That's
Thank
what I'm
you,
saying, Miss Janice. Love yourself, roll them suckers up.
Tuck everything in. Buy you the size you want. Well, pause.
Don't buy you the size you want.
Don't
Because
buy
I've
the
been
size
trying to
you
do summer.
need.
I've been trying to do summer shopping in Alba size, small size.
Yeah, because
Don't
they
buy the
don't,
size you
don't
want.
do that. Buy the size you need.
Buy the
If you
size
get
you need.
insecure about it, cut the size off the tag. That's
Listen,
what
I
I
have to
do.
look at it. I like that.
That's what I do.
I like that.
If I gotta buy a 16, I'll be so depressed about it. It's okay. When I get home, I cut the tag out.
Cut it off, honey.
When I
But
get
I
home,
mean,
I be like,
so what
get
the
that
outside
size
out of
12.
mine? Is that supposed to be outside out of mine?
Absolutely.
Condoms.
No,
Condoms.
that's not.
But see, this is the thing.
It works
so
on me
many-
though, because when I look at myself, I think I'm fine.
Yeah,
It's when I
absolutely.
look at that
It's a mind
tag,
thing.
though,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and y'all know I be on that medicine. And it makes you cry. You just be crying. You just
So,
cry.
Since we're talking about this, what do y'all identify yourself as?
Me personally, I identify as fat fun. And
Fat-
this
fat
was-
fun. She
this
said
is
fat
now.
fun.
At
Okay.
first, I was thick, but now I am fat fun.
Fat fun.
That is what I identify as.
Fat fun.
I
How
don't
many of
think
y'all in
she's
the
fat.
comments identify as fat fun?
Don't be funny now.
Oh,
Pause. Okay.
People
Roll it
feel
back
so
a little
that
bit.
way, she
Roll it back just a thing.
Chanel, what do you identify as?
I'm fine. I'm thick and fine.
Thick fine. Thick fine. But what's the line between thick and other word?
fat.
I say thick and juicy, then you get fat. So it's
thick,
there are
juicy,
steps to this, okay?
It is
There are
fat.
steps to this, okay? It's skinny. It's bony. Then you got skinny.
I know you fucking lying.
Jasmine.
You got bony, you got skinny, you got large, you got thick, you got fine,
Mm-hmm.
you got juicy, you got big bone,
You got
extra
fluffy.
large.
Hell no, your bones don't get no bigger than anybody else's.
My bones are big.
Anthony
My
Hamilton says
bones
sister
are
big
big.
bones. Anthony Hamilton got a whole
So
song.
what do you identify as, Vaughn?
I'm a BBW.
I don't like
What
that
does BBW
designation,
stand
though.
for?
A big, beautiful woman.
Big.
I don't want to be called big because listen,
But
there are
I am
chunks that are
though.
big.
Okay, but let me say this.
Sausages
I have
are
been
big.
called. I like big sausages. I have been called big my entire life. Even when I was small, even when I was skinny, I was called big because I'm tall. I got big old hands.
Mm-hmm.
I got big feet. So I've always been called big.
Mm-hmm.
So either you be called big and you be depressed and cry about it,
Mm-hmm.
or you think
Take
you
back the
fine
power of the word.
and you
yeah.
say, okay, I'll be big again. You're ugly.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't
You
reverse
change that.
ugly.
You cannot. Mm-mm.
I'm okay. If I want to lose weight that bad, I know that I can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
It's
agree.
harder now because I got children
Mm-hmm.
and all that kind of stuff. I run businesses, so it's harder now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They sell y'all these gimmicks, these teas and all that stuff. Y'all know we don't know what the hell we put in our bodies. Stop drinking that shit. I mean, stuff. You
Well,
Angela Butler says, Paul, real fast before you go there. She says, you can't please folks. You have to be happy with you. If you are not only, you can change that.
exactly.
This is
And Rec Real says, never heard of fat fine, but I heard of fat.
well, that's just rude.
Aussie says,
Well, you
thick and
heard
juicy.
that.
Lord, I love it.
Listen, think
Nikki
it's
Shell
juicy.
says, me, thick, fine. Yes, fine, honey.
Hey,
Don't
let me
even-
tell y'all what I identify as.
Girl, what?
Don't even because this is foolish.
I identify as trans-slender.
Foolishness.
Trans-slender. It's between thick and slender. Because y'all got me messed up. Okay.
Girl, sit your
Wait a minute. I
Trans
wasn't ready.
slender.
Ooh, Landon says, ain't nothing wrong with being a little fluffy. I love it. Come on, Landon.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, Landon.
Justin, yes, she's married. Stop flirting with her.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Please don't.
We'll have to kill her husband. For
Listen.
trying to come over here. Ain't nobody got time. Have to kill you and her.
It's okay. You can flirt with me. I need to know I still got it.
No, thank you.
There's nothing wrong with a little harmless, you know.
Bad.
Absolutely.
So,
There's nothing wrong.
everybody in the comments, it doesn't hurt to share. It doesn't hurt to support. If you could please share this live so other people can support the The Righteous and the Ratchet Parent podcast.
Rick Real says trans what? Ask her to explain.
We don't know
Trans
either,
slender.
baby.
Okay, so it's TRANS hyphen slender. Okay, and that means that I'm not as skinny anorexic skinny.
No, see what I'm saying? She's losing her own
But
mind.
I got birthing hips.
You got what kind?
I got birthing hips.
Okay.
I got Invisalign, so my talking is a little messed up.
It's okay.
You got what kind of hips?
Birthing hips. So I'm in the between, thick spine and skinny spine, so it's trans slender.
No, she could just identify as slime.
What is that?
Slender and fine.
Yeah, let's do that. You don't like that one?
I don't like that.
Sound like slime.
I don't like that.
Not machine.
So
Auntie Glenda says, just make sure you are healthy. The panel is beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Would look better if I was on it.
here you go, Auntie Glenda. Here you go.
She said, love yourself. Just make sure you exercise and stay healthy. Some of us cannot help if we inherited those bodies.
That's true
That is
too.
very true.
That's true too.
I
But
had
you
no
know what?
chance. I had no chance.
Listen.
Both my mom and my dad.
Oh man, my uncle and my aunt.
Man, I don't know what happened to me because my mama ain't got no. My mama ain't.
Yeah.
My mama back. Mama, you fine, girl. She's skinny, so it's okay. But she ain't got no hips and no thighs and no nothing.
But you know what? The crazy thing is that this conversation is not just a conversation women have. Men have the same kind of
They
conversation.
do, but they don't want to talk
Because
about it.
men have, insecurities about, oh, my muscle's not big enough, or I'm too small, I can't gain weight, I can't be big, I can't bulk up. Just like big men, oh, I don't want to be big, I want to be small, I want to work out. So it's a all genders type of a problem. It's a conversation everybody can have.
Yes. So our next question that we moving right along, since we know we identify as, and everybody else trans slender, just let y'all give me my
Rick Real
credit.
says Jasmine is trans full of shit.
I agree.
All right, Marilyn. Aura.
Oh, that's who that is.
Shit. All right. You decide yourself, Marilyn.
And Felicia says, decided I was tired of what I wanted to look like, so I set goals and accomplished some healthy lifestyle changes. Had to because I'll be 50 next year. It's hard, but I want it. Love the show, ladies. Come on, 50, Felicia. Yes.
Okay, so our next question that we're actually talking about is, why do you think that people actually body shame others?
Because people want to put everybody else in a box like they are. Because I'm not comfortable with you being something different than I am, or you looking like something different, or you having something different. So I box you in, and I call you fat.
I feel like some of the people hate off of one feature that you do have that they want. So they try to hurt you where they know that you are lacking.
Or where
What
you're
I think.
insecure. I agree. I
Or where
agree
they
with
think
that.
you're insecure.
I agree with that.
I definitely agree with that. I think that's definitely what it is. I mean, like I said, you can be skinny and be bad built. And if I got a big butt, you gonna say to me, well, you fat anyway, but you don't have no.
Right.
Justin says, ask the men too. We do the same too. Men,
They
in the
do.
comments, come on, men, all the men that are on the live, in the comments, tell us some of your thoughts. We would love to share those and talk
Babe,
about
tell
that
them
too.
what's your area that you don't like. I ain't gonna tell them. I'm gonna let you tell them in the comments.
But
He complain about it all the time.
while we're waiting, I don't body shame people, but I do talk about people as a defense mechanism. Because you got me fucked up. You're not gonna sit here and call me skinny. You're not gonna sit here and say I'm big.
But you only do that when they start attacking
I only
you.
do it when they attack me.
your
yeah,
body
that's a
type
defense
first.
mechanism. Cause you're gonna be a fat, fluffy, fat, funky. You're gonna be all
But-
that stuff.
Jennifer, don't call me fat.
And don't call me fluffy, don't call me big. Because I hate the fact that we put such a bad connotation on big when we
What's
talk
wrong
about
with
people.
fluffy? Cause you like
I'm
fluffy.
not fluffy like a marshmallow.
You like fluffy like a
Pillow.
marshmallow on my boobs and my butt?
It is definitely soft. I mean, hey, but I don't want to be called fluffy like no marshmallow. I'm not a
I didn't
marshmallow.
call you the Michelin Man.
Bro,
That's
you
a
know what
bad
I'm
kind of
talking about? That'll get you
fluffy. That's a bad kind of fluffy.
two to the body.
Listen, that's a bad kind of fluffy. Yeah,
But I'm
don't call me fluffy
listen.
like the Michelin Man.
For real.
That'll make me We definitely have to fight there.
But I'm saying though, big has such a bad connotation when we talk about each other. We like
Yeah.
big cars, we like big houses, we like big bank accounts, we like big sausages, we like big everything else. But until it comes to talking about somebody, oh, you big black, don't, something, don't.
And it ain't just the skinny people that say it, because I'm
Big black
fat, and I'll call somebody fat in a minute, so don't talk about me, boo. Your mammy fat. I don't go, I'll tell you how wide your back is.
I sure will. You
All that. We both fat.
I will roast you down your side.
That's what it is.
So Brad
You
has a
talking
great
about
comment.
yourself.
Yeah. We need to talk about her real quick. Brad has a good comment. He said, shame is the discharging of discomfort. Oftentimes, most people are uncomfortable in their own skin, so they make themselves feel better as they push the shame onto others.
Like
That-
people do when they post pictures from 2014, knowing you don't look like
Dead.
that. You can't. You can't.
We are not
You can't-
throwing that kind of shade, lady.
No, it's just a good example.
Yeah.
She asked for the heat, so it's just a good example.
So I'm bringing the smoke.
It's just a good example.
I'm bringing these two back.
I'm just saying. You can't body shame people, and then when they say something back about your body, because of your insecurities, then you crawl into the shell.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what. You know what? My daddy, I got my daddy genes because my daddy is real skinny.
Here she go.
My mama started off as skinny, now she thick boned. What's the word?
No,
We gonna go with-
She fat boned.
Thick. We're not gonna say fat fine.
My mama got a big old badonk though. Like got more butt than she got gut. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good kind.
Yeah. She yeah, my mama, what's up? But what I'm saying is, I got my daddy genes and my sister got a mixture of both. I was skating on thin ice.
You better skate. You better skate. You better skate. You was on a short leash, honey.
Oh, yes, Lord.
All right, so let's take it 2 steps back. When y'all was talking about dressing,
Mm-hmm.
what is appropriate dressing? What is that for? What does that look like? What does it look like for a person with thicker skin?
Honestly, it's what's comfortable to you, because I know I have, haunches, and I know my stomach is not exactly flat. However, I got some shorts that I like to put on and a spaghetti strap I like to put on. I just put on extra things up under it. It's what's comfortable to me. So, like, you would be comfortable walking out the house naked.
Deal.
Because just her, and I don't know where she came from. I just want to say that. Just pause for 1 second. I don't know where she came from because
Willacoochee, Georgia.
this child here is the polar opposite of me.
I dress with nothing on in the house.
And will call me and talk to me. I don't want to talk to you.
She
Put
don't
on
want
some
to talk to me
clothes.
while I'm in the shower and stuff. I don't know what's wrong with the girl. Like, we didn't
But
talk
it's
on the
what's
same-
comfortable to you though, for real.
Because
Because
you know
I've
we do
seen.
this at my house.
Yeah.
Everybody naked.
I'm sorry, but I just don't think heavier girls should wear tight. I mean,
Why?
but to be honest,
What we supposed to
I'm about to say, to
wear?
be honest, there's nothing else you guys can wear.
Right.
Now pause. You ain't fit to keep you guys in. You ain't fit to keep
Yeah,
you
you got
guys.
like these white people. These you people. Wait a minute.
My bad. Let me stop grouping y'all.
You
Fat
ain't
lives
fit.
matter.
And I'm not fat. I'm fine.
Okay.
Thick fine.
I don't think the one size fits all should be worn by
Oh.
600-pound lifers.
Yeah, but sometimes they shouldn't be worn by little bitty people either. That's just the truth. Because this is
y'all
this
don't
is
always fill it out. It's the problem.
Sure don't. And then you be walking around looking like you got a dingaling because you ain't got enough meat to go down there in the bottom of the pan.
I got me a
Tuck your dick. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tuck your dick. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
y'all are foolish. But listen, there are skinny people who have cellulite on their legs.
Cottage
And there are a lot of skinny I've seen a lot of skinny people who have big, like,
I'm sorry, don't
You
say
know.
skinny people like.
I'm just saying, I'm saying you bring us together.
You didn't you people us to death. And now you don't want us to say.
I'm trans slender.
Girl.
Listen, everything is not for everybody. It's
It's
a
not.
time and a place for everything. It don't matter if you're fat or you're skinny. If you have a certain body type, you shouldn't wear certain things. It's just like people with makeup. Everybody can wear makeup, but they have a shade just for you. Don't go put on nobody else. What they saying, girl?
Somebody said, what's the subject? Messy Marion talking about fat hoes versus skinny hoes. That is not the subject.
I cannot stand her. Something wrong with the girl.
But you do though. You do. You can't. Everybody got their pieces.
Absolutely.
Okay? If you are fat, like I know some larger women who like to wear crop tops. I was gonna wear one today. I will put on a crop top, but I'm going to make sure that my pants is the highest of high waisted.
Okay.
It's just certain things you just cannot do.
Yeah.
There's certain things you shouldn't feel comfortable
And
with.
there's a different type of attire for different settings. Like when you go to church and you're large, you cannot wear what you would want to wear and at home or when you're going to the store and you're large. Like
put on a girl.
I better put on one of the things that suck up everything.
Put on the skinny girls. That goes for you too.
They go for everybody.
We don't want to see your little flat buns flipping and flopping every time
And
you get
jiggling everywhere.
Put on some foundation. That's for everybody.
Gird your loins.
I hate when women do that. I'm gonna lose 75 pounds, so I ain't gotta wear no Spanx. Girl, we still don't want to see your vajiggle jackal. Not everywhere you go. Wear that out. We don't want to see you vajiggle jaggling all the world.
So I have a question. What do you think was the problem with Lizzo and her attire at the beach?
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
What did she have on?
She had on a two-piece.
But their society has made us think that if you're not skinny, you don't belong.
Girl, have y'all ever been on a cruise? Go on a cruise.
Listen, they
Them
women.
They free. Baby, listen. I swear to God, I seen a lady and her boyfriend was helping her up and down in and out the pools. Okay. But that baby had on a two-piece.
Listen, Lizzo, I mean, what was I supposed to say? Damn.
Maxie Merlin says that you wear granny panties.
Sometimes I do.
I got lots of lingerie. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, I really normally don't wear drawers.
I got little drawers.
Only when I'm going to church or somewhere important, I put on some drawers.
The tiny panties gonna be working.
Listen, tiny panties don't work on females that got fupas. Leave them little bitty drawers at home or wear them for your nigga or something. We don't want to see that.
Y'all ass just suck up everything.
Brian says, "What's Fancy's take on the topic?" That's Francesca.
Okay.
What's your take on the topic? On Lizzo.
I don't think that. I mean, she's confident enough to wear it. I personally wouldn't wear it,
I wouldn't
and
either.
she's larger than me. But if her
Like a couple of
confidence
times,
is
yeah.
good enough for her to wear that, then I'm all for it. I'm not gonna sit there and I may look like okay.
Oh, I'm gonna
But
look.
other than that, that's what you want to do.
When I'm looking at it, I'm saying,
It's too damn
Lord, give me
distracting.
that kind of confidence.
It's distracting when you have on nothing and you walk outside.
That's like what's that movie? Norbit.
You really go outside
Norbit,
naked though?
She do. She be having on half of
that
nothing.
ass running down the sand.
I told you about that word.
I'm sorry.
I'm sliding.
Oh my God! Stop it! You messed my seat. Oh Lord, I don't know. There's something
I mean,
wrong.
but it's what you give the attention
Absolutely.
to. I mean,
That's true.
yeah,
But if you see a woman of larger size at a beach with a thong on, what you gonna look at?
I'm gonna look.
Why are you looking at
I
her?
am gonna look at her the same way I would look at a person who's skinny got that thong on. Like, why you got your butt out like that?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna look at all because if that's what you choose to wear and you choose to look like that in public, that's your choice.
Listen, it depends on where we are. It depends on where we are. If we at a beach and there ain't no children and so on and so forth, then baby, wear your booty holes out if you want to. It's your booty hole. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at it. I'm gonna look initially because I'm gonna be like, this nigga got her whole booty hole out. But if that's what you want to do, then that's what you do. But you also have to be prepared for the negative comment and the nasty look.
Yes, negative comment.
You have to be prepared for that. You have to have the confidence for that. If you don't, I suggest you not put you on a nice little cover up. They sell them at Shein.
They do.
Fashion Novas and those places, you know, they have wonderful cover up garments
They do.
for BBWs and things.
Brian Morton says, but if it's a dude with his shirt off, who's not in shape, do women feel the same way?
Get
Y'all
your
feel
fat,
like Lizzo?
funky, sweaty ass up in the shirt.
Honestly, again,
I don't.
listen.
My husband got a belly.
Listen, I
don't like
am
belly.
not the skinniest.
It don't
I
mind me,
am
I
the
just
first
hold it
to
up.
admit I'm not
We
the
hold each
skinniest.
other.
My husband is not large. He absolutely loves
What he
me
do?
the way I am. The problem is that I am not comfortable with the way I am. And so if I'm out and I see a man and you're comfortable in it, bro, more power to you. And I think that that's what we as brown and black people have to start doing, is start giving props to those who are confident or comfortable enough to do what they choose.
Well, let me
to
say
do.
this, because I wear all my reactions on my face.
She does.
You walk past me and you look disgusting.
Just tell her when she say something, just say, boo, what you looking at? Put her in her place.
Don't bing, bing, bing. You can't bing, bing, bing. Stop the violence.
Because I can look wherever I want.
Stop that.
I can look wherever I want to. You're not gonna ask me what I'm looking at when they my eyeballs, and I can look at if you obviously did that on purpose. You did it for attention. Lizzo is an attention grabber. Lizzo does that kind of stuff because she knows that once you focus on her body and you know that she's gonna bring a show, when her music come on, guess what y'all gonna do? Well, let me see what this girl got on today. Let me see what this girl doing now.
So what happens when you walk out the house and what you got on and somebody looking at you sideways?
I'm fine. Look at me. I'm a walking billboard.
I don't know if I
But see,
agree
that's
with
not
that,
fair
Lizzo.
though, because you.
But
get
I'm not
the
gonna
chance-
tell nobody boo because they're staring at me. Y'all
But
know
you
what I
don't
do?
tell them,
When my
but you
sister
don't
be
tell-
looking at me and be like, I'll be like, ew. I did, cause I'm a. That's what's up. I'm what's up.
But so you have all the comments when you see somebody out, and they.
No, it's just that I'm gonna look. You're doing it for attention, so I'm gonna look. Like, you know, in society, when you go in society, everybody in this world needs to be prepared to be judged. Even me, with me being skinny, my ass is flat. But I'm thick to the mother. You can't.
I'm glad
tell me
she
nothing.
just admitted
I got
that.
a big.
It's gonna be the
next
only
post
time
she-
she's never gonna say it
Because
again.
tomorrow I'm
But
gonna
the
have a
next
bad ass.
post she make,
Yeah, so y'all
everybody
gotta
go
stand
back
record that part.
a couple seconds. Okay, finish your
But I
thought. I'm
don't
sorry.
know if I agree with that Lizzo comment. I don't think that she's doing it for attention. I think that she's doing it so that other bigger women will feel comfortable in their skin. And what makes her be an attention getter versus someone who's skinny?
You really would have thought I was a mess. I'm telling you, when I went on my cruise and with the peoples over there, I can't remember where we went. We went somewhere over there. Baby, I had on. If I show you a picture right now, you'll probably be like, "What the?"
But has Lizzo gave y'all confidence?
No, she didn't give
But
me
she
confidence. I
hasn't.
already
What,
had it.
no, let's pause that though. She hasn't given us
Did she?
particularly.
No, you
I'm
made a
not-
statement. Did she give
I'm
you
not
confidence?
her.
I think she's giving other people confidence.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think she's giving other people
Y'all are
confidence.
going off assumptions. Nobody has
You
come up
are
to you
too,
and said,
though.
Mama.
But we all are. These are just our opinions.
Yeah, but I'm saying nobody has come up to you and said, Mama, Lizzo has inspired me to be naked in public.
Oh my God.
Not necessarily naked.
I don't
but
think that's her goal. I think her goal is to inspire you to love yourself in the skin
And
you're in.
How do you know she loves
regardless.
herself?
She, I think if you listen to and watch her story, she's given many testimonials about how she was depressed.
Marilyn, you better
And
shut
she
up.
was this and that, and she felt she was fat, and she felt this, she felt that, and she went to therapy.
Yeah.
And in her music, in her songs,
She says
she's
it.
encouraging women,
Absolutely.
move forward, don't let a man keep you down,
Yeah.
and all that. So yeah, I think that she's inspiring a lot of people out there.
I think the men be mad about it because they don't have nobody to inspire them. If you notice, it's mostly men with insecurities or things that they can't make up for. That's me putting it on the table. Okay? It be those type of men who are the ones who are mostly very particular about what type of woman they want to see wearing what.
But so the question becomes, why is it okay for a man to say they want a skinny, blah, blah, blah? this
Because
kind
we
of
make
woman?
it okay for them. We make it
That's his
okay.
preference. Because there's
That's
a lot
his
of skinny men
preference.
who like big ass women.
It is.
Yeah,
But
I'm talking about
that's
the
their-
word big.
Big bone, big thigh, fat thigh. There's a lot of skinny men who like the big women.
This is
Big, big
it's
belly.
a lot of fat men that like them too.
That don't match. You can't be having two fat stomachs.
You don't
Wait
know
a minute, what you trying to say?
Two big belly.
it's too much flat, but you
As long as it's enough meat, that's all you should be concerned about. Is that the meat, the meat is there.
How could you even get up under the poop? Like this is
The Holy Ghost is
I was
the
so
meat.
mad the other day. I almost made a status because I was watching my 600-pound life, and That lady had 2 men in the span that she was on the show.
All of
That
them
pissed
did.
me off.
All of
Why
them
did
did.
it piss you off?
All of
Because
them
what are
did.
y'all even doing together?
You don't know what they
Doing together. At this point, what are y'all doing?
Jasmine, you can't be like that. You cannot be like that.
I need to stop y'all for I'll be big one day.
That's what's gonna happen to you.
Right.
And you ain't gonna know what to do with yourself.
I'm gonna go
I'm gonna help you though.
and I'm gonna go in the corner and I'm gonna cry.
Oh my God.
No, y'all, so let's get back to the question. So, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all all say that y'all are in love with y'all size. What y'all's change y'all size? Would you change your size as you currently are?
I don't know if I'm in love with my size. I love myself,
Mhm.
but I do feel like I could lose the gut. I have not always been this size, and I don't want to always be this size. So yes, I would work on my stomach a little bit more. So
Clip, tuck, nip, and pin.
Because you
me,
know
honey.
I want surgery.
Honey, listen. As soon as the Lord bless, clip, tuck, and pin me,
Listen,
and
I
I
just
just work
wait
out
for
faithfully
Corona to
every
be
day.
done.
Do you hear me?
I'm just waiting for Corona to be over.
So you would change your size too?
So I like being thick. I have this newfound love for all my.
Yeah.
But this belly has to go. It has to go. For health purposes, I would say yes. I'm a relatively healthy person, but I do realize that if I get any larger, which Lord, please don't. I pray that prayer every time I get ready to eat. Lord, please don't let me gain no pounds, and then I go and eat my food.
Don't let this donut stick to my ass.
Listen. It's, yeah, it can stick anywhere but to this gut and this chin. I already have 3. I don't need any more. But that, I mean, for me, it's I love my body. I love myself. I do understand that even in loving yourself, there's always room for improvement.
Yes.
So you can't walk around with your nose stuck all in the air because there's room for improvement, and there's always another chick better than you.
Mhm.
So you can't be, nasty about it. But in loving yourself and loving your body, you make the necessary adjustments if that's what you want to do.
Wait, we got a
What
question. This is a
question?
good question.
Okay.
Cedric said, "Where is the line between sacrificing a healthy lifestyle for confidence?"
Speaking of, I was going to the doctor, and believe it or not, I was going to my white doctor. My white doctor told me I was overweight. So what I started going to do, instead of me working out, I took the lazy route and I started going to the weight loss clinic. And I was taking appetizer person and I was getting shots in my hip. All because this white doctor told me that I was overweight. And I'm clearly the same. I've been this size all my life. So if y'all ever see me, if anything, at my happiest, I was like 198. And that was just, I'm 187 right now. Believe it or not, I'm tall.
But you
5'10".
super tall, yeah.
Yeah. So and then because of that, all my hair fell out, which is the reason why I started dreads. But I chose the doctor's word over my happiness and what everybody else, because my grandma always say I'm no bigger than a mosquito. But when I should have been working out. So yes, I'm an unhealthy skinny person. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. I did donate a kidney, but still, I do not exercise. I drink a lot of
So
water.
she's not unhealthy. She's healthy. She doesn't
right.
practice a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, that part.
Okay.
That
Go ahead,
part.
finish your thought.
That's my thought.
See what I'm saying? Did she keep on laying her hand?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
here,
telling you what
like
it
it's
is.
a comfortable place.
They so simple. I'm telling you. That's what
But
it
that's
is.
a good question though, Cedric, because the reality is at the end of the day, there are large people who don't have health problems.
Right.
So again, I think it's what is right for you because again, I don't have health problems. I don't. But the reality is I could choose to live a healthier lifestyle to achieve the results I want. And the results that I want, not because my husband wants them or because I want to make anybody happy, but because I choose to make them happy. So I think the answer to your question is the choice that works for you.
You have to want to change.
Absolutely.
You have to want it.
And let me tell you why that
That's
is
true.
true. Because I have started and stopped so many health initiatives because my thing is sweets. So you take sweets from me and I'm like a crackhead in the candy store. I get headaches and all kind of stuff. I need a Coke. Give me a little Sour Patch. I got children and they eat
A
snacks.
little Sour Patch turned into a big Sour Patch.
Let me measure your sugar right now. Let me see.
My sugar way up here.
Is it high?
Listen, because I have kids though, and because I make sure that my kids have, what they desire. I don't keep them from everything. I give them a healthy, a healthy smorgasbord of everything.
I think I'm overweight because I got this big smart brain in my head. Y'all know that.
I'm
that-
dead. Every cancel. Cut. I can't. No. Where's the curtain? Listen.
But I even think that should be repealed, though. The way the doctors, tell you you're overweight, because a black person who is tall is not going to look like or be built like the same thing as a white person.
Unless you want to look like a stick.
Absolutely.
I don't desire to look like a stick.
Absolutely. I don't either.
I don't desire to look like
I
a
hope
stick.
y'all not saying I look like a stick.
Nobody said that. See what I'm talking
We're
about?
not saying you
On
look
the
like a
tiptoes
stick.
of anticipation.
But
Break
we
it
talk
down.
about with what the doctors tell you as far as if you look at a fitness goal chart from a doctor's office. My ideal weight for a healthy lifestyle with the doctor is 140 pounds. I have never, I think maybe when I was like 8 or 9.
God damn, you was 140 at 8 or 9?
No, but I'm saying I don't ever remember that being that small. Even when I was smaller, when you first met me, I was 220 pounds.
Yeah.
Even, and I looked, everybody swore I was the skinniest with the butt. But I wasn't. My pounds was up there.
I just need a
So Nikki, shut up, Jasmine. Nikki Shell says my white doctor told me that black people actually have heavier bones. That's why our weight will never match with what our weight will be.
I got a
Or should
heavy
be.
brain.
So the weight, because of how we're structured, that chart, it goes back into everything that never mind, I'm not gonna go there. It wasn't made for black people.
Let me ask y'all, do y'all
That
exercise?
chart was not made for black people.
Do y'all
I do.
No, I don't.
I do.
I definitely.
Cousin, I thought you was walking.
I was.
I
I am great at starting,
Yeah.
but I do not
Need the
complete.
support.
And see, for me, I don't like delayed gratification in any area of my life.
Me too.
So that's why it's easy for me to start, because I'll be like, ooh, I'm gonna do it.
If I don't
And
see
then
results, I'm like,
I get on the scale the next morning,
go get my Sour Patch.
ain't no pound gone. Girl, go get my hamburger.
I do. I said I do.
Oh.
I do exercise. My children and I, we ride a trail
Yeah,
around
trying to
our house.
ride
It's
y'all
3
bikes
miles.
and stuff.
Yeah, so we do that, and then every other day we'll walk or that kind of thing. But
It's
yeah,
good
we
to have
do.
some type of movement.
I agree. So let me ask this question, because a lot of us, actually all of us are mothers. Would you trade your experience as a mother or having children for the weight?
Hell no.
So the weight, although is a negative, add, having your child is the biggest, most tremendous blessing of ever.
Listen,
Well, when I had a child, I got a big, fat, plump ass. I don't know what happened to it. I lost my butt and my gut when I went to sleep. I'm telling you. I went to sleep one night, and when I woke up the next morning, both of them was gone.
y'all
I
see
don't
me?
know what happened. I lost my butt, my mind, and my gut.
She
I don't
did
know.
lose her mind. I can vouch
I
for
was
it.
actually my finest, I feel, after I gave birth.
Yeah.
And I
I
had
was
put on
too,
weight.
and I didn't stop.
It's like I lost a little, but I still had enough weight for me to get that body type that I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But then throughout the years,
Because you forget to stop eating for 2. It ain't 2 no more. It's just 1 again. You
Right.
forget that.
Right. So I
And you
gained that
forget
weight.
when you breastfeed, you lose weight. So although
Right.
you're eating, you
Right.
breastfeed, you lose weight. So
Right.
that's the plus of having kids,
Yeah.
or right after having kids, that you can burn fat real fast. But
I had
If
a
you
horrible
stay active.
pregnancy. Like I had to be bedridden because my baby was upside down, breech, whatever it's called. And
Yeah.
she was ready to come out of my little skinny ass, and I don't know. I love my child, and the only thing I didn't like my nose. My nose spread like the
It
fucking
did.
West African Nile River.
Oh.
I just, ooh, Lord, that's the only thing I would change. If
Wait. Y'all, I can't take. Listen.
this girl right here is crazy.
Listen.
This girl is crazy.
So, let me ask y'all. So, y'all contouring our body, plastic surgery. Do y'all see that in your future, or are you just comfortable to where you're just not gonna have, you're good? Like,
The only reason I'm not under the knife right now is because Governor Willie decided that he opened up the state too soon, and now they trying to cancel the cosmetic surgery.
they are. It's elective.
That's the only reason. I want this stomach off.
But I mean, even when you get your stomach off, you have to maintain it.
I'm gonna maintain it.
Because then you can be cute in workout clothes. So why not?
I don't know. I know I was saying that I would like that to have my stomach move to my butt because y'all know my
You
butt.
want to move, girl? You want to?
The
You
butt
want to
has a
BBL?
challenge.
Your butt got a little challenge. It's like a little speed bump at the end.
It got a little bit of a challenge, you know.
But I don't know because I wouldn't have changed my eating habits. So as soon as I got that off, I'll probably be back where I was. And
You
all
think
that money.
so?
Yeah, because although
You don't
get
think that spending the
surgery,
money would make you be like, I don't want to waste the money?
Hell no.
you can
Because
do
you
that
spend
now.
money to do diets. And then you still be like,
Right. Yeah, but this is
Give me that
thousands
sour
of
patch.
dollars.
Right.
Exactly. Right.
This is thousands
This
of
is gonna
dollars
get in your
though.
pocket. This is a,
Absolutely
I'm not
not.
gonna, this
I
is
don't
a,
think
I'm
so.
not gonna eat for 4 months and I'm gonna save every nickel and dime that I can.
I don't think so
How many people
because
do y'all know that actually went through the surgery?
Which one, the lap band?
Either any of them.
Whichever
With any.
surgery, they have maintained that, and they have not gained any weight back.
I can't say names,
Well,
but
don't say names, but I'm saying, do
I
you
know
anyone?
one person. I know.
I know
And
some,
they
but
had
they
that.
still
I know
are
a
not
few people.
down to the weight that they should have been as a result of the surgery.
And why aren't they?
Because they
Them my
still
mama calling me
have
while we're
snacks.
trying to do this
Exactly.
podcast.
Snizzats.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Listen.
although you get the surgery,
For
if
real.
you don't change your eating habits
And that's the
Yeah.
truth.
or work out, exercising,
Actually,
So
change
you're
your,
not
you gotta
happy-
change your
you
mind.
gotta change your
first.
mind.
Yeah.
So you're
If you don't change your mind, you can't change your workout habits or your eating habits.
Yeah.
Or none of that.
So if you're not happy with your body, then why is that not enough motivation for you to get your ass out there and be walking and
Because
jogging?
Because eating a
Right.
snack is easier than getting up to exercise.
right? And I still feel beautiful. I mean, I like it.
You are very
And there are
beautiful.
still people out there who find me very
You are
attractive.
gorgeous.
Girl, 'cause you
That
hot.
does not
You
make
hot.
me want to, okay, well, I got to do this because I want, this, that. It's like,
Yeah.
there's other people out there in the world that still finds me very beautiful.
So then we have to figure out how to bridge our uncomfortability with our size with the acceptance that we need to just really just be ourselves. That's where the bridge needs to come.
Yeah.
And that's really for everybody because the reality is as long as I'm uncomfortable, even though I have what I need or who I need and this person loves me beyond everything, if I'm uncomfortable, then I will never totally be vulnerable with myself or even with anybody else. So Cedric also says, I truly believe if you don't change your habits, you're more likely to repeat the cycle. It's a mindset thing. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's with anything. That's even with, being aggressive or always wanting to fight. If you don't change your mindset.
Why you gotta bring that up?
See what I'm saying? She's so sensitive.
Why you
A
gotta bring
sensitive
that up?
giant.
Like,
Not a sensitive giant.
because y'all not gonna play with me, nigga.
Man, see what I'm talking about?
What we do? What we say? What we
Let
say?
me reel her back in, okay? Because she
What
don't
we
went
say?
too far
She
out
wanna
in the
bring up
water.
fighting and stuff.
I'm just saying.
Even when you got the mindset of fighting.
I'm just saying because everybody in their lifetime has wanted to fight somebody.
Don't feel attacked. You pulled her.
Win, lose, or
Don't
draw.
feel attacked.
Oh, hear me.
Don't feel attacked.
This child right here.
Don't
But I'm
feel
saying,
I
even
could
with
be fighting
anything,
David and Goliath, and I'm still gonna be up in there with my stone.
not with her stones.
That lady on that mean like this. Eat her chicken wing.
No, but seriously, even with anything, let me say that. If you don't change your mindset, your emotions and your actions will take control of you. I'm a firm believer.
Nah,
of
for
that.
real, Nadia, you gotta change before the surgery. Don't try to change it after.
That's
Absolutely
true.
not it.
Because you're gonna be coming after surgery eating chicken wings.
Well, you're gonna be too hurt to eat the chicken wings. You have.
Oh, but after you heal, you eat them.
Yeah.
And then I feel like
I'ma
your
just put 'em in the air
mindset
fryer.
is like, oh, I can't eat this. Like, because you have to lose a certain amount of weight before they even give you the
Because your
surgery.
BMI has to
And
be
during
right.
that time, you're like, oh, I really want this. I really want this. You don't have that mindset to get it. So
That's
you,
true.
at that point, are wasting money, in my opinion.
So I was a part of a youth summit this week, and one of our speakers she was talking about self-care, and she was saying that there's such a negative connotation with losing weight and with healthy lifestyles, even though when you think about healthy, you should think, oh, great, better. A lot of people think negatively about it, and because they think negatively about it, nothing will ever change, and their relationship with food will always be negative, which means as long as my thought process about being healthy is negative, I will never have a good relationship with food. And I heard somebody also say we should eat to live and not live to eat. So I think it's just, I mean, again, we need to change our mindset.
So if y'all can give any advice to somebody about accepting who they are for what they are, what would you tell somebody who's struggling with that?
I would say find the best part of you and put emphasis on that. And then gradually work on everything else that you are having trouble with.
I agree.
I would say figure out where the breakdown happened. Find the most hurtful thing that you associate your lack of confidence with and heal it. Because until you heal that, then you can't, I mean, even though you see, I agree with what you're saying, but I think even though you see that you have beautiful, attributes, until you heal the thing that is most hurtful to you concerning your confidence, then you'll never be able to really get past it. So I think, and us as black and brown people don't like to deal with confrontation. We don't like to deal with, oh, that happened in the past, I'm over it, I pushed through it, blah, blah, blah. But I think until you get back to what really hurt you and impacted you negatively, and that you associate with your confidence, until you heal that, you won't be able to create any new
I agree with that.
thoughts.
I agree with that. My thing would be to prepare yourself. If you're not going to do anything about it to change it or to fix it, then invest in the proper garments to make you presentable when you're going out in public, so that you won't get the
Get the looks from Jasmine. I'm about to slap her phone
Or
out
whoever.
her over here on it.
or even so that you won't be feeling insecure within yourself.
Yeah.
So that you won't be feeling insecure within yourself. Buy a nice garment. Go to
Spanx.
Go get you some Spanx. Don't really work.
The
for
one
me,
with the
but
ass cheeks out.
That's what you don't need. Don't listen. My second advice is don't listen to what Jasmine just told you to do. Cause she gonna be the one out there. Look at this helper within.
And then find you a
invest in
support
yourself.
system.
And find you a support system.
It's going to be imperative going forward that you find a support system. Somebody that will tell you, stop eating them pickles or that chicken wing. And come on, let's go walk outside.
Right.
My advice to everybody: if you don't like it, change it. I'm not gonna sit here and try to baby them. I've never been a baby type of person. Like if you fat and you don't want to be fat, get your.
I
fat
told you
ass.
about that word.
If you thick and you don't want to be
Large.
if you fluffy,
If you
if
fluffy.
you got more gut than you got butt,
Ooh, do I?
change it. I can't pacify stuff because people ain't never pacified nothing for me. You gonna tell me the real, I'm gonna tell you the real. If you don't
They're
surround
gonna
yourself with me if you do not want to hear the truth.
Right.
Cedric, that's true. Accountability is key.
It is. With that being said, we have coming up on our hour.
Thank y'all for joining in. Thank you
y'all
for
rock out with us.
tuning in.
Thank our guests
See
for
you
coming
next
in.
Saturday.
Please,
Same
make sure
time,
you
same
like,
place.
share, comment. We appreciate y'all. Without y'all, we are nothing. Hey,
Hey.
where the party at? Hey, where the party at?
Y'all know I can't dance. Oh.